released his grip. The stone flew through the air, arcing over the exterior wall. For a second the rope wriggled, trying to snake free, but Jack kept a tight grip on its end, and the stone hit the ground on the wall's far side with a clunk. He waited a moment, listening. "Woo! Woo!" An owl hoot, the signal that the line was secure. The searchlight was fast approaching once more. Jack dropped flat against the tiled roof and, when it had passed, jumped up and pulled the rope taut, testing his weight against it. His knots held, as he knew they would. He scraped the soles of his boots in the roof tar to make them sticky. Then he began to climb. The cracks between each stone made strong footholds. The top of the wall was 15 feet above, but he took mere seconds to reach it and hopped nimbly over a row of spikes that guarded the parapet before lowering himself down the far side into the street. Finlow stood beneath him wearing a battered bowler hat. He was a little taller than his father, though that wasn't saying much. All the doors were short. As a teenager, 15 years ago, he'd been a skinny, disappointing runt. But since then he'd added a few inches, filled out into a man. Perhaps, Jack thought, he might be useful on this mission after all. Jack dropped to the pavement beside his son and embraced him, sniffing the air. "Get a whiff of that peppery smell, Finn. I haven't smelled that in 15 years. Finlow took a deep breath. "What is it?" "Freedom!" Jack flashed him a scarred smile. As he strode towards the prison entrance, a few feet away along the wall, a loud alarm bell began to wail. "Da, please," Finlow called softly. "We have to go." "Quiet! I've one more trick up my sleeve." Jack pulled a playing card from thin air and pinned it to the jail door. When he lowered his arm, Finlow saw what it was. The Jack of Diamonds. "And now," said Jack, slipping into the shadows, "we disappear." Chapter 1. In her short life, Lily Hartman had come back from the dead not once, but twice. Neither time had been particularly pleasant. The first she didn't like to recall. The second she wished every day she could forget. Her first near-death occurred when she was 6 years old. She'd been in a terrible steam wagon crash, which had killed Mamma and left her mortally injured. Her second near-death took place last winter, barely 3 months past her 13th birthday. On that cold November day, Lily was shot by someone she trusted dearly, and it was only thanks to the bravery of her friends, Robert and Malkin, and the enormous strength of the cog heart, an amazing invention of her papa's, that she'd survived. Though it had brought her back to life, the cog heart made Lily different. She was a hybrid with a clockwork heart that might tick forever. A girl with untold secrets, for who could she tell when, outside her family, everyone regarded hybrids and mechanicals as less than human? Not that Lily liked to dwell on such things. This morning her troubles felt truly behind her. She lay with her back on the warming earth, enjoying the fizzing feeling of being alive, and let her mind drift to the promise of the long, hot summer ahead. Malkin, her pet mechanical fox, was curled at her side, one black, beady eye open, watching. Tall stems of corn towered over him. "Oughtn't we to be indoors?" he snapped, gnawing disdainfully at a burr-covered leg. "It's practically breakfast time." "You don't eat breakfast, Malkin," said a second voice. Robert, Lily's other best friend in the whole world, was picking dandelion clocks a few feet away. He stuck one in his buttonhole. It looked almost as good as the crown of daisies garlanding Lily's flame-red hair. Almost, but not quite.